Have you taken a stand in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and now you're getting blowback or criticism for your opinions? Hi everyone, Alexander here. And as a visibility strategist and former active publicist, I am seeing some brands, including corporate and personal brands, that are getting blowback, that are criticized for standing out and sharing their opinions, their beliefs on this conflict. Whether it's this conflict or it's any other topic that might have varying opinions or controversy, it's important that you take a few steps to ensure that you don't get completely alienated by your audience. I actually published a few days ago a video on some pushback that Elon Musk got for sharing some of his opinions on X, formerly known as Twitter, and how that actually has lost him some advertisers, and even major media content creators have stopped posting or have minimized posting on X. So here are some tips to be able to stand out, share your opinions, as well as maybe recover from some pushback or criticism for your brand. But before we do that, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more tips and strategies to grow your visibility and monetize your brand. So the first thing is to remember that you are your brand, whether you are the face of a company or a brand, or as a content creator, a personal brand, you are your brand. And so by you putting out opinions, that is going to reflect on the business, as in the case of X and Elon Musk. So the first thing to remember is that, is the opinion that you're giving or whatever you're standing up for, is that aligned with your brand and with your brand values? So that's a very important question for you to reflect on as you move forward. This is pretty much across the board. Whenever you're creating a content strategy for your business, your brand, you always want to make sure that the content is tied to your brand. So for example, in the case of Elon Musk and X, maybe for him, part of his brand value is freedom of information. So maybe that freedom of information is more important than potentially annoying or pissing off some people with his opinions. The second tip is to make sure that you tie whatever your opinion or belief is to your audience, because you want it to resonate with your audience and you don't want to risk alienating your audience potentially with your opinion or belief. So for example, if you're a brand that caters to moms, maybe a way to be able to share your opinion in this case of the Israeli and Palestinian conflict is to discuss children and families and what this is doing to them, and taking that angle as a mom yourself and as a brand that caters, cares, and supports moms. The third tip and strategy is to listen and learn. It is so crucial as a brand, as a business, to listen, to be open, to kind of get the pulse on what your audience is saying. And so sometimes if you're getting a lot of comments that you're taking as personal criticism or maybe trolling type comments, take a step back and really read those comments. Are there overlaps in sentiment? Are there overlaps in the same things people are saying over and over? Instead of taking it personally, maybe it's something you can actually learn from and apply it to your business, apply it to your brand. I mean, really, the reason that you got into business to begin with, apart from sharing whatever your passion is, whatever your message or product or service is to serve your audience. And if they're telling you something, it's a really good idea to listen, and maybe it'll help improve. Maybe it'll make you a better content creator, a better business person. And so my third step is definitely to take a step back and listen and learn. And on that note, after you've listened and learned, the fourth thing you want to consider is that if you've made a mistake, if you've listened to your audience and you think that you've made a mistake, to apologize. Because it is, you want to build trust with your audience. And if you have made a mistake, or if, you've really upset a large part of your audience and you don't want to risk further alienating them, then be vulnerable and apologize. At least acknowledge your mistake, because that helps to build that trust again with your audience. If there's been like a chasm, if there's been like a separation with a large part of your audience. What do you think? Is there another step or another tip that you recommend when you're putting out content like this that might have some further alienation of your audience? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you like this video, you'll probably enjoy this video with more tips and strategies to address conflict and controversial topics. For more help growing your visibility and monetizing your brand, go to alexanderfigueredo.com. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you.